Hi, this is Formula for Everyday, and I am your host, Lawrence Nkwocha, the Formula Law. Today we're going to be continuing on the digital creativity series, and we're going to be looking at idea generation in particular. So idea generation is a very important step in digital creativity because you always have to stay fresh in order for your post or your product not to seem stale. So what makes a creator to be creative is his ideas, without which he becomes just like everybody else. It's very important to also know how you can understand the process of generating these ideas. There are so many ideas around us, but we know nothing of such ideas until we become conscious of our surrounding in order to let them in. There are so many things that go on around us. We have to open up our minds in order to allow these ideas to come in. Now, in order to be able to catch these ideas from our surrounding, we have to open up our five senses. Yes, the sense of smell, the sense of touch, the sense of sight, every single thing. We have to open it up in order to be able to catch these ideas and perceive them as they come. Usually, the first step for every form of digital creativity is to write out fragments of potential products or creations you want to make. For instance, you want to design something for a client, or you want to pass an information. You have to sketch it out, or you have to get a reference design in order to know what you actually want to achieve with that particular design. You need to make the arrangement. You need to first of all sketch it out on paper. For other forms of creation like writing blogs and all, you have to write a draft first of all before actually writing the main blog you want to post. A very important point to know is that ideas actually coming in fragments. They come in little by little, so you need to be always ready with your pen or your keypads to type in your ideas as they come in. I will actually advise every creator to have a keypad and a pen that will always be handy, because it will be better for you to express yourself even in diagrammatic forms, in order to be able to remember exactly what you thought about as you look at your reference later on. So after a firm desire to want to create, which is the first step, because the first step in creativity is having the desire of wanting to create, the next step in digital creativity is patience. You have to wait. You have to really wait to understand what you really want to create and how you can merge up the pieces together. Idea generation is it's a simple process, but it's until you understand the process that you could be able to tap into the process at any single time. So at the beginning, you have to know what works for you as a person. I like to give this analogy of idea generation. So idea generation is like going on hunting. You are hunting for ideas. It's important for you to know it's not actually you that creates the ideas. You just catch the ideas as they pass by you. So you're going on hunting and you have prepared a trap. Consider the trap to be your mind. Your mind is a trap. You're ready to catch something, and so you make the trap and you place the trap. As you climb a tree and you wait, you're just waiting for an animal to cross the path and get trapped. Now it's very possible for you to set a trap for a grizzly deer, and all of a sudden a rabbit can get caught in that trap. But the cool thing about idea generation is that you don't need to worry. You could actually wait while the rabbit, or should we say while a small idea is trapped in the trap you've set. It's possible that a tiger can come by and also get trapped. The whole idea of this analogy is to let you know that it's small fragments that add up together to create very big ideas. So whenever you remember this analogy, just know that ideas come in bits and pieces. The first stage I said you need a desire. Second stage you need to be patient. So the next stage is to analyze your idea, and the best way to analyze your idea is using your intuition. You need to apply all your emotions and your intellect into analyzing what that particular idea is. Sometimes you could actually get ideas and you don't really know what they are. Like, that's exactly how Facebook started. Mark Zuckerberg did not actually know what Facebook was in the beginning. So that's how ideas come in. You might not really know what an idea is. You don't know if what you are doing should be a painting, or it should be a film, or it should even be just a design. So ideas come in bits and in pieces, but you have to settle down and analyze the idea with your intellect and with every emotion possible. What kind of message do you want to pass across? Do you want people to be happy after they see your idea, or do you want them to be sad? Do you want to actually correct a societal ill through satire, or what exactly do you want to achieve with your idea? It's very important. That's the third stage of idea generation, and in order to be able to be successful in this stage, you need to be conscious of what you are doing. You can't do this unconsciously. Unlike the second stage of patience for your trap to catch an idea, at this stage you need to be conscious of thinking about the idea. You have caught something, so you need to begin to analyze what that particular idea can actually form to come up with a product. So finally, to end with, ideas actually come from our personal knowledge of the world around us and what we've stocked into our mind. So it's very important for you to continue to read. You need to continue to learn as much as possible. While we were kids, there are a lot of things we must have learned. There are a lot of things we must have developed passions for. So ideas primarily come from what we know as individuals and what goes on around us. So ideas are influenced by our environment and our upbringing. So the important thing is for us to always settle down and think, to take out time in a day to meditate. While we meditate, our mind begins to tap into what we know and we begin to generate what we can create. You see, we have been created in the image and likeness of the creator of heaven and earth, which is God, and he has made us to be able to create things. So we can leverage on technology today to be able to create products that will be helpful to our world in general, because our world in general is filled up of so much conflict. So we need to be creative to use the technology of today in order to be able to attend to certain problems. Some of the things that drain idea generation are negative emotions, including anxiety, anger, stress, and so much more. So you need to avoid negative emotions. You need to be as enthusiastic as possible. You need to be very happy. You need to be calm. You need to make yourself love the world. That's how ideas begin to come to you. But on the days when you are less grateful and you're always complaining, you find out that ideas begin to run away from you. I've come to the end of today's episode. I need you to stay tuned in. On Sunday, I'm going to be bringing to you the next episode, which is going to be an inspirational episode. Thank you for listening to today's podcast. I am your host, Lawrence Nkwocha, the Formula Law. This is Formula for Everyday. Bye bye.